Hi guys, welcome to your August WorkBOX instructions. I'm going to open the box. This is our back to school themed box. So when you open it, you'll have some stickers right here. And you'll be able to use those on some of your projects, or maybe you have a special sticker album. And then I'm going to open it up. And you can see right there. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit. Okay. All right, so our first thing that we're going to do is our painted canvas pencil pouch. So when you open your box up, you're gonna see a pencil pouch like this. It's canvas. There is a piece of paper inside. You're gonna leave that inside. It keeps the paint from soaking through. There's an optional tip in your instructions to use masking tape if you have some masking tape at home. The masking tape is a technique to mask off areas, and you can just rip it or cut it. So I'm going to do a little striped design on here, and I'm just taping a few pieces in a diagonal stripe, and then I would take out my paint, and I could use a plate if I want to mix my colors, mix custom colors, but you would paint all over your tape. You just want to press it down, make sure that it is on there so you don't have the paint seeping very much. It'll probably seep a little bit. You can paint all over, and then when you let it dry and you pull off your tape, you're gonna have really cool stripes on your canvas. You could help your child make their initial with the tape. They don't have to use tape. You can just paint this any way you want. You could kind of do a color blocking technique where you put one piece of tape across and then you do a color on the bottom and then maybe another color on the top. So there's a lot of fun options with this first one. So you can paint one side, let it dry, flip it over. You can paint the second side. When it's all dry, you can take out your paper and you have a fun pencil pouch for the school year. Project number 2 is an inspirational chalkboard. So you can see our example right here. This is pretty simple. Your chalkboard, it's a little mini chalkboard. It can stand up on its own. And we have provided for you some fun inspirational quotes to reference, or maybe you're gonna think up your own quote that you would like to do. You can look up fun things to write, but you're gonna be using a white paint pen that is provided, and these are brand new, so you have to unwrap them. You'll want to shake them some and then find a scratch piece of paper, and you're going to actually be tapping your brush it can take a little while until the paint starts to flow, and then once it flows, you're ready. And you can write, you can help your child write if they would prefer just to draw something fun on here. This is not chalk, it is paint, so when it dries, it's pretty much on there. It does splatter a tiny bit as I did this example, but I think it looks really cute and fun. You can also, if you'd like, to get out your acrylic paint, and you can paint your wooden frame if you want. You could do design work, make dots around it and lines and dashes or squiggly lines, or you can just leave it natural like this. All right, so project number 2 is our pom-pom pencil. This is really fun to do. You're simply going to, you'll take your googly eyes. Well, your googly eyes are here, so you can actually leave them attached so you don't lose those. But this is the pom-pom, and it is not yet fluffed. So you're gonna go around with scissors and cut every little loop as you go around. Just kind of pull it tight until it's all the way on, all the loops are uncut, and then you can kind of fluff it up. If anything's too long, you do a little trim. Then you can take out your googly eyes, and you can use a Q-tip, or actually we put a different kind of glue in here as well. You can take 2 dots of glue and stick your googly eyes on, maybe let those dry, and then you can put a whole bunch of glue at the top, and then you'll just kind of hold that there for a little bit until it's glued onto your pencil and you have a fun little pencil buddy there. This project does also work very well with hot glue. So if you have a hot glue gun and you would prefer to glue it onto the pencil and glue the eyes on with hot glue, you may do that. Our third project is a back to school frame, just a simple wooden frame. This is glued onto the back. It's the peg that can either go here if you want the frame horizontal, or there's a hole down here if you want it vertical. Again, you're going to use your paint colors. You can mix any color you want. You can make pastels. We have some fun fluorescent paint right here. You can paint your whole frame. You can go back and add details with black. It's always fun to do like dots with the black. And after the whole frame dries, you have this fun bling bag filled with buttons, pom-poms, and a whole bunch of sparkles. You can glue those on to your dried paint in any pattern or just any design you want with this glue. And then you can also, if you'd like to, go back and add white details with your paint pen on there as well. And then our last project is a journal. So this is a simple little empty sketchbook. We have provided some stickers in here for the kids, but to use, but we thought this would be a great just kind of back to school activity, so they could fill it up maybe the first week or couple weeks of school. You could sit down with them, they could draw pictures, their favorite part of the day, they could write sentences, maybe something they learned, and you can utilize any pens, markers, crayons that you have at home. We did include one gel pen in there for them to have fun with. This would not work super well with paint. Sharpies would be great to decorate the front and the back covers. But yeah, the inside is just gonna be like colored pencils, crayons, markers, and just regular pen or pens. Pretty much it. If you, of course, have any questions about any of these projects, don't hesitate to email us or give us a call. And we hope you guys all have a great back to school. Thanks a lot.